Hello. Welcome back to our Zonelock challenge, where at the moment we need to earn 1,000 gold to get out of Mulgore. Uh, as I'm recording this, the first episode has been live for 12 hours and has 2 views. Um, but hopefully that'll pick up. Um, I did some more grinding, have a few more eggs. Uh, we've currently got 358 gold, so we're a third of the way there. But I suspect we had some failed auctions. We also had a lot of successful ones. Gonna clear out the failed stuff that we can always repost later. But I suspect we're getting a new zone today. And you've probably seen the title. And I probably mentioned something like that. Barely had enough room. So we're at 358. Why are we not opening all? Are you... Okay, I can do it from there. And we're at 1,691. We did it! Hooray! Now, if we're going, as I've seen done on another channel, where you can actually walk out, there's only 2 zones. There's Stone Talon, and there's Southern Barrens. And actually, you're supposed to fly to Orgrimmar and then go to the Northern Barrens. All the levels, we're currently level 12. But what I've done, ta-da, is made a big list of all the zones in Kalimdor, aside from the ones that we just cannot do, like the Cataclysm zones. We're not going to Old War. And I have weighted them differently. So places we're supposed to go, like Northern Barrens or Ishara, they're at a 5 weight. Ashenvale's at a 4 weight, along with Southern Barrens, Stone Talon, Desolus. The level 15 zones are at a 2 weight. And then Darkshore, well, there's a level 5 start. That's an alliance only zone. So, we're gonna see where we wind up. Round and round they go. Where it stops is... Are we going to Durotar, really? We're going to Durotar! We'll remove that for next time. Alrighty. I guess we're trading one entry-level zone for another. What I am going to do is we are starting over mostly from scratch. I'm going to leave myself 10 gold. I am going to treat myself to a transmog and a haircut. And then the rest of the money I'm uploading to
Peace, friend.
my account.
Go in peace.
Yeah, so I don't... So to unlock Durotar, to get out of there, we need 2,000 gold. And I'm not going to use any, aside from 10 gold, of this. And the other rule I'm implementing is I can't come back here. I don't get to swoop farm anymore for my eggs. I'm gonna have to do something else. We're gonna fly through the rain. Aside from Thunder Bluff, it doesn't rain on Thunder Bluff, just everywhere else in Mulgore. That makes sense. Um, but while it is raining in Mulgore, it's also raining outside. We're in a flood watch right now. It shouldn't affect us streaming. And there comes the rain again. We did earn a little bit of rested XP. This is literally the day after I recorded the first 2 episodes. And if I could spell, yeah. 4 hours, almost on the dot, total time played. So if you're just getting into WoW, and you're like, wow, things are so expensive, grind for 4 hours, you can have almost 2,000 gold. And now I get to do it all over again in Duratar, which doesn't have the flying enemies that we took advantage of, I don't think. It does have a fair amount of quests, although some of them are higher level that are still popping up for whatever reason. But it's also a much smaller zone, which I'm not super thrilled with. Honestly, I was hoping we'd get like Ungoro Crater or something where we'd be a little underleveled, but it'd be fine. Yeah, I did sort of get TSM working, I think. I also did get a few more bags. Hi, cat. And I'm probably going to sell these ones because you can't use bags in the bank anymore. Very weird. And I might sell some of this food because I don't think I need it, and I don't know that it's going to sell. I am excited. I did pick up patchwork gloves, which may be a gray, but they sometimes auction for a lot. So we'll see. Supposedly these pants can sell for a lot. But yeah, we're gonna start some auctions. We're gonna get a haircut. We're gonna transmog. The haircut is so that I can decide what color kitty I am, and the transmog is for when I'm not shapeshifted. We'll get a little of discovery XP. I remember back in vanilla when I first started playing World of Warcraft. I was playing on Linux, so I was doing it via emulator. My computer wasn't great, and Stormwind, no, Ironforge. Ironforge was the main Alliance city. Ironforge and Orgrimmar, I could not handle. I always had to go to the other cities. Because I'd get too much lag. So, not doing it yet,
I seen you around here before.
but I'll be dumping money. You know, it's only a gold. I'm gonna buy a bank just because convenience. And that way I can worry about auctioning all of this stuff. Either at the end of what we do today or off camera. Also, will let
Glad I
us
could help.
see exactly what we managed to gather here once I get out and start grinding. So I believe the barber shop is up here. Around the corner. Yeah, there it is. I remember where things is.
What's the word on the street? Have a good one.
Cat form. Ooh, I do kind of like that. Travel form. I don't have any of the glyphs yet. Okay, it doesn't look like there's new options. Well, I will probably stick with all of that. Shave and a haircut. Food bits. And for anyone wondering, I, when it comes to chat channels, I set general to light blue, trade to green, local defense to more red, and services to a purple, just so that I can more easily tell which channel people are talking in. That's not an add-on, that's just through WoW. I really wish that they would let me do some sort of global setting so that when I make new characters, I didn't have to do it again. But apparently that's
Shall we get down to business?
not in the cards just yet. Do I have any good looking sets? Yeah. We'll go steampunk. Where are my hordes? Oh, those aren't loading. That weapon. Good enough. At least we don't look completely nude now. So the good news is nothing in Durotar is really scary for us at this point.
Hey, how you doing?
Pause it. All but 10 gold.
Catch you on the flip side.
And so it's probably going to be like just 1%, 0.1%, something like that for how much gold we're going to bring over when we start new zones. Also, housing is out, and there is an item that lets you gather wood. The problem is the wood is bind to account, and any items you're crafting from the wood are going to be higher level than what we can reasonably get on a low level character like this. We would need to be gathering higher level items. And eventually that might be nice because I'm sure furniture is going to sell well on the auction house, but not in the cards at the moment. Right, these are all elementals. I do have skinning. Ah, hi, cat. I don't think raptor eggs sell like small eggs. Level 13. I really wish doing talent points didn't pop you out. I know why it does. I just wish it wouldn't. Oh, we don't have aquatic form as part of our... Well... Ooh. The scorpid stingers. Eh, like 9 silver isn't great, but it's also not nothing. Oh, and the raptor eggs actually sell semi-decently. They're no small eggs, but... Was also kind of hoping to hit a zone where we could farm dragons for dragon scales. C'est la vie. We're sneaky cats. Alright. I believe... Cat... Okay, so aquatic form at 17, flight form at 20, better travel form at 20. We've got a bit of a ways to go. There. And oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. I always think about things I want to talk about and then forget about them when I start recording. So some of you may be wondering, wow, why is Nia so bad at add-ons? And when I first started playing WoW, I played with a lot of add-ons. And when I got the job at Blizzard, we couldn't install add-ons on the work computers. Because we shared the computers, and early on we didn't have assigned seating, so that would have made things really messy. But even when we did, you know, it was still 2 people using the computer. Basically, your AM and PM teams wasn't specifically AM PM, but you understand the concept, I hope. Um, and so I had to learn how to play without add-ons again, and then I just sort of stopped using them because I found I didn't really need them. And so now, I'm slowly starting to use them again. Again, I haven't played WoW in 5 ever. I don't know if these elementals have anything decent. I'm gonna guess they don't. For sharpshooters, they're doing a pretty bad job of serving as lookouts. And basically, I figured I would farm over here because there's humanoid enemies, and if I can get enough linen, I can potentially swap over to tailoring. And there are, shirts and bags I can grab. Not so much bags anymore. Nobody likes the little ones. But shirts and some of the low-level cloth armor sell pretty well. And if I can make better than 6 slot, that would help. The rare is normally up. He's probably not spawned. That's the other problem with doing a starting zone like Duratar. Most people don't fully skip it. I thought I'd on. That is weird. So, speaking of add-ons and weirdness, if you're ever putting in a help desk ticket and you're like, oh, I'll send these coordinates so that they know where I'm talking about. Don't. It provides zero help. Those coordinates are all add-on designed. They're not the internal coordinates. And like I mentioned, game masters can't install the add-ons, so And I mean, that might have changed. I haven't worked there in over a decade. Um, but at least when I was there, those coordinates, people would provide them. We would say thank you, but they didn't actually do anything for us. All right, knock it off. Now you're picking flowers. I haven't done anything to you or your friends other than the ones that I murdered. And really, whose fault is that? I feel like Durtar has a lot less earth root compared to Mulgore. And I like how I was complaining about how this was a small zone, but it still feels huge, especially when you're on foot. Won't really start feeling small until I'll start flying. I'm gonna poke my head in here for the exploration. Like that. But I don't think there's anything good in there. Like rares or anything. Bye, Scorpion. There really isn't a lot in Duratar, especially compared to Mulgore. Oh, I might be relying on what I've already collected. To try and make up. This is a difference. Since we do not have egg.
What you want? Later.
I'm gonna set my Hearthstone in Razor Hill, because I think that'll be the most useful. And then I think we might play with the auction house a little. How did those auction for a gold? Heavy Scorpion. Yeah, they're not used in anything. That's bizarre. It's up here.
What are you looking for? Be safe. Mulgore.
Maybe I can sell those? I don't know. Like, auction and maybe get 9 silver? Nah. I don't feel like cluttering the auction house that much. That is weird. Like, the gold amount is low, so it doesn't, at least to me, feel like, oh, we're putting stuff up here to launder money or move funds.
What can I help you with?
You're just embarrassing yourself.
For the Horde.
I don't know. We'll see more when we get to the auction house. Hi, cat.
What's up?
Bigger pile of goodies. Those used to be worth so much more.
Glad I could help.
Alright. Should be able to get some good money out of the eggs. We just don't have nearly as many as we once did.
This stuff sells itself.
$20K. 41K, really? Uh, don't care about the Kodo meat. Oh, they're up to 11 gold. That's better. Yeah. We can post those. Don't worry about that. We'll try these. And odds are good that a lot of this won't actually sell. Like that. I had a bunch of those. Okay. For the price on that stuff, come back up. Wait, how do I still have? I thought we posted these. That's fine.
Goblin products are built to blast.
All right. So even if we only sell a few of those, that will definitely
Yeah.
push us forward. I did pick up cooking. But the charred wolf meat sells even poorer than the meat does. But it would level me up, and I wasn't going to sell it anyway. So I guess
Go
that
get
can
'em,
be
champ.
the last thing we do before we finish this up. Actually, we're going to go back to the inn. Because we want to use the trainers in the zone we're at rather than the city trainers, which know everything. In order to play fair. Where? I know there's a. I thought the cooking trainer was outside over here, but. Shows how often I just go to the cities to use their trainers. Oh, they're up here. Okay.
Samsung.
But yeah. I'm just gonna level up my cooking. And I think we got a decent start on Duratar. Probably, if those auctions don't get us out of here.
For the Horde.
Farm up the rares over here. See if they drop anything good. Maybe explore the rest of the area. But yeah, we're gonna be at the mercy of RNG in this zone. Because we don't have birdies to farm. We don't have as much plant life to farm. Or at least not as much easy to farm plant life. This zone would have been a lot easier with flight form. But I don't think we're going to make it 7 levels in this zone without being stuck here for a very long time. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button. Leave a comment down below on where you're hoping the next zone is that we go to. Because maybe I will push it up a little. Because I can always... Why did that pop up? I can always bump these up a little if people are like, oh yeah, be really cool if you went to Ungoro or Silithus or something. I will say if we do go to Darkshore, I'll flag myself for PvP. And hopefully not run into high level players. We managed to get skill ups on almost all of that. That's pretty impressive. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me. Are the actual skill trainers down in... Oh no, they might be. Not a profession trainer? Oh, there they are.
Glory to the Horde.
Oh, but that doesn't count. Cooking
May your
is a
blades
real...
never die.
I might have to fly down and get more cooking. But yeah, if you're new here, haven't already, drop a subscribe. Helps out a lot.
Strength.
Yeah. And so maybe there will be more Duratar next time. Maybe I'll wait for these auctions and go from there. Hopefully YouTube starts giving me impressions on these videos and people start watching. I've been Nia. I will see you all in the next one. This is Speedy. She's being needy. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Take care.